Hey, divas and gents. Almost got stuck on my words. Anywho, my last 3 pocket letters, and we're sealing the deal. There will be no more pocket letters coming from this channel. These are the last 3, and my swap partners are Scrappin' Diva 29 and the Tara and Nurse Tara. So love all of those ladies' work, and I love that I got to do that swap with them. Yay! So these 3 are for them, and only one has a name on it, but it could be for one of the 2. So nobody's going to know which one. I will not be showing the backs of them because that's just going to have to be a surprise as far as the goodies. So let me go ahead and get started on the first one. Oops. Okay. Scoot these over. All right. Okay, so I did the, let's get this going. I did the seam binding on the side. And then I hung one of my little glass tile charms. So I've shown these previously. So I have this hung on here. And then here's the first one. Okay. And this is the Teresa Collins paper. I forgot what it was called, but it had these colors in it. So I'm not going to go through detail by detail because you can tell that I used punches. That's a stamp punch, and Martha Stewart punch is the one in the middle. Those are just primitive heart punches that I have. This right here has the bling on the outside, so it looks like it's on it, but it's not. And then I just cut out a couple banners. And I made this banner. I took off what was on these hangers so that I can make my own, and then I just, this right here is part of the Teresa Collins stickers. Just layered it on cardstock and layered it on gold. That's all I did. And then this has a really pretty gold bobby pin that I got from Daiso. Then this right here, these beautiful ballerinas. Oops. Sorry. Tammy had gifted me these. Thank you, Tammy. I used them both. So she had cut these out for me before I got the die for my birthday, so I was really excited. And she has glitter paper like this one that I don't have. This is thicker. So I put that in there, and this bow is on the outside. And then I made a shaker in the middle. So, see that? And I just used my fuse tool. And I just put little bows. Here's the other one that was gifted to me by Tammy that I used. And that is a glue string. That's awesome. And then this right here, the bow, is also on the outside. And then I just cut a couple flowers, and I cut it in half here, and I put the other half here. Okay. This is the last one. That's a die cut, a gold die cut. And then this is one of the frames from Michael's. And this right here, this chipboard piece, was gifted to me by Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. We were part of a swap that Tamika hosted, and this was one of the embellishments. I only removed the flower that was on there only because the pink on it was really bright, and this was a softer pink. Sorry, Jennifer, don't be mad. So, but I wanted to use this because I love that she has the, what's that called? This stuff right here. And I don't have that yet. I haven't, frontage, and I haven't tried it yet, so I love it. And I just love the simplicity, so I put it on the frame, which of course is on the outside. So thank you again, Jennifer. She's beauty is virtue, just in case you didn't know. And then that right there is a gold, it's a die cut, and I put that in there. And then this right here is a punch, it's a scalloped punch heart, and I cut it off on the sides so that it would fit in the pocket. And then these pearls are on the outside. This right here was also by Jennifer. Utilized another one of her embellishments. Thank you, girl. So I left it as is. Didn't touch it, just popped it on. It is beautiful as it is, and it perfect. The pink is perfect. And then you see these little applique pieces. Those were gifted to me by Marissa. Thank you, Marissa. Creative Mama here on YouTube, and I put that is actually on here, and all I did was adhere them on top of each other so that it would show on the outside of this embellishment, which is on, of course it's on the outside because it's really dimensional. But it's so beautiful. I love how it came together in this paper stack. I finally cut it open. It's my first time using it. Just really pretty. So I hope that, Terry, that you like it. I loved putting this together for you. Okay, so that's one. Don't know which Terra that is. Here's another one. These two do not have names on them. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you these. These are dangles that I made. I made this tassel using some Daiso yarn. And then I just made these bottle caps. Super duper. So it went along with it. Okay, and then here it is. I love it. This paper line is a My Mind's Eye paper. And then these right here are my sugared butterflies that I make, and I have those of course on the outside because they would not fit. And then of course, well, I haven't put all the embellishments in here yet that I'm giving away. I only put a few things because I didn't want to show on the video, so I don't want to pop it out or else you'll see. So I just used a Martha Stewart punch on the side, which is underneath. And then I have this one right here. I love this paper line because it's so fun. And this is a wooden picture frame. Then I made a little pinwheel stick. It's on the outside. This is a shaker. I used my fuse tool on this one, but I backed it with the paper, and then I have that heart punch, and I stuck that on the paper, and this love punch I stuck on there. So those are permanently adhered, so those won't move around, aside from these little shakers pieces that'll move around. So I wanted to keep those in the right direction. So that's that one. And then I have this one, which is part of the paper line, and I just put one of these recollection bows on the outside. It was too cute. Nothing I could possibly put to add on that. This right here is part of the paper line. I fussy cut it out, and I stuck it on the outside of the pocket, and then I just added stickles on the banners. Then this pocket right here, I used my fence punch, one of the kites from Michaels, and then my cloud punch. And then this one right here, this is a Wild Orchid Craft, they're little wood pieces, and then I put stickles all over it. And I used a white doily, paper doily on here, and then of course I cut off all around the edges. So I loved this. It's so fun and colorful and yummy. I had a blast putting it together, so I hope who gets it loves it. Super pretty and fun. Here's the last one. This one's using the Tilda paper, and I'm not a pro Tilda, so I couldn't even tell you what it was. It's one of the newer stacks though, the 6x6, I can tell you that. And then here, right here is just seam binding that I tied through. And I just did it so that the bow was up top and that it would hang on the side. And then I have another one of these that I made that matched what I was doing. These glass tiles. It was part of my Butter Bee Scraps, one of my projects that I made. It's the last one. I have no more of those left. Okay. Here's the front. Another pinwheel, and I put little diamonds on the corners. Then this one right here, I have this die, so I made those. Aren't they super? I love it. And then this one right here. Thank you, Rosanna. Look, I used one. So these are one of the, Rosanna gifted me a couple of these resins that she put together. So I used that, and I put part of the paper line underneath. I used the Mod Podge stuff instead of the glossy accent. And I put a little bit of glitter, so you can see there's a little bit of glitter. And that's it with the frame. It's cute. And then I have the punch that makes those little flowers, so I made 3 of them going down, so you can see them. And then this one right here, I did these banners, and this right here was gifted to me by Bridget. Thank you, Bridget. It was so hard for me to use both of them because that means they're all gone. So, but that's the cool thing about doing embellishment swaps, regifting them and making projects with them. So this right here is a shaker. And then I made one of these bows out of tilde paper also. And then I put that confetti on there. It's a beautiful pink confetti that's from Joann's. It's this one right here. It's like $2. I love it. Okay. So that one just has beads, sequins, some of Michael's little glitter thingies, some paper punches of hearts. I think I have some stars back there, wood veneers. Okay, and then this one right here, I just stamped on it. It just says, be strong, go with your heart, and believe in miracles because anything can happen. And that stamp came from Hobby Lobby, and that is a very true statement there. I love it. This right here is one of the puzzle pieces that I make, and I have that die. It's a Sizzix die. It's a very old one. And then this one right here, I went ahead and I punched out love in the silver paper. I got my flower punch that makes those, and I just used the paper line and altered it with silver, the silver paper. There we go. And then this right here is the other beautiful piece that Bridget made. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do now that they're gone? And then I have this really super pretty trim, and what I did is I did it from the top all the way to the bottom. Here, 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 and then here. So it's perfect because I only put hot glue right where the rosebuds are, not a straight line all the way through. So like right here, there's movement because it's right in the middle, and I didn't want it to be hard, just in case. So this is the last pocket letter. This is it. Pocket letter season has come and gone as far as me making any. And I can't wait to show you ladies the ones I get back from these super amazingly talented ladies. Oh, I had such a blast putting these together. And it's funny because they're little tiny things and they take me the longest. I mean, I got them all done in one day, and that's because I was on a mission. I was like, these will get done. So these are the 3 that I made for 3 talented ladies. So I'll be getting those in the mail soon enough. And I have one bigger project that's coming up that's actually a swap that I'm really excited about. So within about the next week or so, I'll be showing you that one. It's due at the end of the month. So it's so exciting. So I will see you guys soon, and have an amazing day. Bye.